Hey everybody, welcome to my channel, Free Spirit Intention, and I'm Deb. And today what we're going to be doing is we're going to be talking about the full moon in Libra, which is going to be April the 12th. Okay, so I've got my notes right here, and let's get to it, okay? All right, this full moon is going to be on Friday the 12th. It's going to be called the pink moon, not because it's going to be a pink moon. It's because the flowers that that are going to be blooming, that are supposed to be blooming. That's why they call it the pink moon. Okay. On this full moon, you're going to be like prone to being feeling of overwhelm, like you're overwhelmed, anxious, snappy, irritated. Also, can change your sleeping patterns, emotional, and it's dealing with emotions, and of course that means ego. They're going to be very It's going to be very driven up at a high plateau, let's put it this way. You can enhance manifestations by setting intentions, releasing things that no longer serve you, and I know that that's all we hear all the time, stuff that no longer serves you, but obviously we're still dragging those along, right? Practicing gratitude, engaging in meditation, journaling, charging crystals outside in the moon. And of course, you know who that is. Okay. Okay. Now, people were asking, like, what's the difference between manifesting being in the new moon or manifesting in the full moon? Lay down, please. Thought he was going to knock something over. But anyways, and between the new moon and the full moon energy, that's when it's growing. Like from the new moon to the full moon, you'll find that energy is building, okay? And that is the intentions that you put behind it. So if you put more intention, of course, because the energy is building, that's where you're going to want to have things that you really want to set really high intention for. Use the time to manifest, to bring into your lives, the things that you want. When energy is growing, that is when you want to really buckle down and decide what it is that your intentions are going to be. Okay. April 12th, the full moon in Libra is going to be a micro moon. Okay. Appearing smaller than usual. It's the time for rebirth, renewal, and spiritual growth. And that's usually what what that says. But anyways, yeah, rebirth, and spiritual growth. The full moon in Libra, Libra's ruler is Venus, okay? And it stations direct in Pisces, journey of personal and relationships. So that is how it's going to be affecting you. And it's saying wounds, mirroring, turning point. Full moon is opposing Chiron, acts as a mirror, like seeing yourself, in a mirror on your wall. It's going to reflect what you have inside. It's going to be revealing unhealed wounds, dysfunctional patterns, deep truths about ourselves and our relationships. because it's really has to do with a lot of the relationships. This full moon will affect greatly personal placements of cardinal signs, and that would be Aries, Cancer, Libra, and Capricorn. They will experience that, and it will impact their lives greatly. Excuse me, dealing with relationships. But it, as it may affect it greatly, you may better achieve harmony and alignment. Full moon facilitates emotional release and closer. Libra sign of we, the Libra sign is we, opposing the Aries sign, which is me. Libra is we, Aries is me. So Libra is plural, Aries is singular. What Aries can do for themselves compared to Libra trying to be in balance and make everybody happy. Okay, so Libra sign of we opposing Aries sign of me. The full moon highlights cultivating a sense of identity within relationships. So it's all about when there's Aries of me and Libra of we, and they're opposing because if you look on the zodiac wheel, Aries and Libra are right across from each other. They're the opposites. Okay. So therefore, when they are kind of like meshed together, it's cultivating a sense of identity, but it's an identity within a relationship. So, the ability to um, have a relationship, but to be able to grow and prosper and bringing those two together. If you understand what I'm saying. Yeah, so it's pretty interesting. Um, my ex-husband was a Libra, and their Libras are all about being in balance. They'll do anything to have balance. And of course, Aries is kind of like they just want to experience everything. They don't want to be held down. They want to experience everything. So the full the full moon in Libra, ruler Venus is ending its first full moon of spring. And there's going to say they're saying that moon is going to be an orange color. Has nothing to do with the pink name of it, of the this moon, but they said it's going to have an orange kind of hue to it. The brightest star, now let me see if I can pronounce this right. Spica, you're going to be able to see it. It's going to be in the upper left on the left side of the moon. Okay. This full moon in Libra is saying, remembering everyone around you, that you all are connected. So that would be people that you deal with every day, and every day, people that's kids, family, um, boyfriends, girlfriends, friends, associates, work partners. You're you are to remember that you guys are all connected. Okay. The moon wants us to like how would you say that? Decide which relationships are truly signs that you that is bringing you to a higher self, and which ones pulls you into another direction, which one puts you up there and which one kind of like drags you away from it. It wants you to concentrate on this and make a decision on which one are you going to actually deal with. Oh Lord. So anyways, where is it, Striker? Come on, guys. Where is it? I don't know where it is. This is going to be short, so just calm down. So anyways, back to it. Sorry, guys. He's got to interrupt every time, no matter what. Okay, so where was I? Okay, the moon wants us to decide which relationships truly aligns with our higher self and which one pulls us to a different place or to down or whatever. Libra's wisdom starts within ourselves. It reveals when our inner world needs rebalancing. This is Libra is an air sign. It reels in the magic of sharing life with kindred spirits. Now, when like they're saying, when you get like when you're getting, let's say, getting tested, or let's use that word. When you're getting upset about something, it's telling you this is the time to pause and realign energy. Do this before connecting with others, because if you don't, it's not going to go over well, guys. Stay authentic. Stay authentic. God almighty. Like I said, realign. If you think that there is going to be some confrontation, take the time to stop. Realign. Be your authentic self. It's all about being true to yourself as well as to everybody else, to stand up and be who you are instead of being a fake or whatever. Stay authentic. I really want you guys to really think about this because it's really important. You want your partnerships to blend naturally, okay? So they nurture you, you nurture them. You allow them to be their authentic self, and they allow you to do the same. Okay? That's what it's all about, in balance. When you're dealing with Libra, if you know anything about Libra, they're all about balance and harmony. They strive to have balance and harmony. They have to have balance. They'll throw everything away just so they can be in balance and harmony, because it is so important to a Libra, okay? So, in order to have a partnership that is going to go places, you have to make sure that you are giving as much as taking, giving to them what they need to strive to be to go after their dreams. Okay. Ruled by Venus, pleasing environment inside, internally. Our space determines how we feel internally, okay? As well as vice versa. Consider your soul purpose, and do these relationships support your evolution? So, do you notice, is this person actually where you want to be, who you want to be with? They're saying this. Notice if you reach out to a person out of habit, or there is a genuine connection. Think about it. I'm not saying, people that have been married or been with somebody 50 years. I'm not saying anything like that. What I'm saying is, these people that are in your world, are these people in your world because you want them to be in, or because it's easier for them to be in your world? It makes your life easier. Are they supporting your purpose? Is it a genuine connection? Yeah. Explore inner harmony, being gentle with yourself. Emotion, emotions may feel intense. Mars in Cancer, that's because Mars is in Cancer, activates feelings about security and belonging. So this new full moon is going to be really. It seems like we can't never get away from it. There's so much stuff that so many emotions, but we're not getting through them. So they're going on to the next full moon or the next new moon. You see what I'm saying? But when Mars goes into Cancer, there's going to be problems with feeling like the security or belonging to where you belong to. Create space, not judgment. Open heart and feel the deeper connection if there's any. You know what I'm saying? So this is a very, very intense feeling and intense wanting to belong. A little bit like when you were a child, learning that you wanted to belong. And that was your main purpose is to survive. So figure on, you might be bringing in feelings and things from your past that you thought were long gone and you thought you've worked through it. And you'll find out that it's a little bit more than what you thought it was. When you tap into your wisdom, you break free from destructive patterns. You got to create space. Conscious choices. This is emotional intelligence. If your gateway to living in an aligned place, these problems, your emotions are not the problem. It's showing you what you need to work on. It's guiding you to tell you what exactly is wrong. So your gateway to living an aligned life, your emotions aren't problems to be solved. They're guiding you, showing you what needs attention and care. You see what I'm saying? Let me read that over again because it's your gateway to living an aligned life. Your emotions are not the problems you solve. They just are the guide in showing you what needs attention and care. Sun in Aries, this full moon intensifies emotions, bringing bringing reactions, bringing disturbance. If you feel very strong feelings or you feel these rising temptations, or you know that you're just going to wreak havoc on somebody, you want to create as much peace as you can. Before continuing, they say meditate. They say breath work. And this will help you bring you out of this tense, um, wanting to be take it out on somebody else. Let's just put it that way. This is very intense energy, and you will feel it building. Very much so. It will build and build, and they're saying, stop, pause, start meditating, use the breath work, journal, do whatever you have to do. But before you go and meet whoever you're going to meet, make sure that you're in balance and harmony. Because if you don't, and you think that you are going to, it might not go out for your best interest to be, attacking somebody verbally. So they're telling you it's like this. If you are at a point in that you cannot control how this full moon is affecting you, then it's time to pause, meditate, do breath work, do whatever you have to do. If you have to journal, that's even a good thing because you will feel this intense energy building. And the only way, unless you have some remarkable way of stopping yourself from, because this is like energy that you really don't or can't control. Okay. It's just like Ada Pluto or Ada Prison or whatever. But you need to do this for the fact of it's for your best interest. So this full moon in Libra on Friday the 12th, it's a humdinger and it's going to bring a lot of intense emotions. And hopefully you'll be able to see it coming. They say that you're going to be able to feel it, you rising, as far as aggravation or intense energy of being not so together. So that is what's going to happen for the full moon, guys. And I hope you guys take the time to keep yourself in, together, because this is what the impression that I got when taking these notes and stuff is that a lot of us aren't going to be able to control ourselves, control our tempers. This full moon in Libra, though it screams, I want balance and harmony. But there's so many other factors in it that it's going like, you know what I mean? It's confusing. It's confusing our inner emotions, and they start to build, and they not necessarily build in the right way. So again, meditate, breath work, journal, pause, get away from everybody and take the time for yourself. Create a sacred space, create a space where you can relax, even if it's 5 minutes. Because, people have children and stuff. 5 minutes. If that's what you need, 5 minutes, give the kids to, the kid's dad and say, just give me 5 minutes and go from there. So I appreciate your time. Peace be with you all. Until the next time, guys. Talk to you later. Bye bye. Have a good one.